Thank you, everybody that's here right now watching on YouTube. If you are here in Twitch in the conversation, please join in. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings as we have this discussion about what's going on in the division right now, or the Division 2 right now, mostly concerning the Eagle Bearer 2, or the Eagle Bearer Nerf, and the PTS, and what everything else kind of going on with that. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. Feel free to drop your comments down below. And if you ever want to join in these conversations, come on over to Twitch, man. Twitch.tv/IamJanko. If I'm not live, click the little follow button, turn on notifications. That way you can join the conversation. Anytime I am live, I do treat my stream as if it is talk radio with a visual medium. So come on in, hang out while we play some video games, and I'm there for the conversation more than I am for the gameplay. Yay. Anyway, so we were talking about the Eagle Bearer Nerf, and here's the thing, Jack, you're right. I don't want to say I'm for the Nerf because I don't really ever want things to get nerfed, right? Because it's shitty for things to get nerfed. Nerfs suck, right? People get a gun, they work for it, like Dove said, or maybe it was like you had said, you know, people worked for this, they feel cheated, blah blah blah. The people that feel cheated have not played looter shooters or MMOs long enough. I know for a fact any gun I get or any armor piece I get in the Division 2 that I get in Destiny 2, or that I ever got in Star Wars Galaxies, or that I got in Age of Conan, or that I got in this game or that game, it's up for nerf, man. If it's too strong, it's going to get nerfed. Deal with it, or find another game. Honestly, just shut up and find another game. I get it. It sucks if you spend 100 hours grinding out for an Eagle Bearer and it now gets nerfed by 15%. I get it, man. That sucks. But guess what? The looter shooter. These things happen. They're going to continue to happen. So use this as your first little bit of butt hurt. Put some cream on your butt side, on your backside, put some cream on there, and just move along. And either continue playing the game or move along to a different game. But honestly, stop whining about it, because there's a difference between whining and expressing your criticism or expressing your dislike of a move, right? Definitely voice your opinion. 100% voice your opinion. Go to the forums, go to Twitter, voice your opinion, but do it constructively. The shit I've seen, honestly, in the past couple of days from the Division community, and not everybody, obviously. There's plenty of people that have not been completely butthurt dickbags about this. But I have seen some of the most toddler-esque temper tantrums that I've ever seen around a video game, around a goddamn gun getting nerfed. Like, A, there's way bigger things in the world to deal with and to get upset about. And B, it's a freaking gun in a goddamn video game, dude. Like, just deal with it and move on. Pick a new favorite gun. Like, go out, grind a new gun, whatever. Like, I get it. You spent your time. It sucks. It does. Those are looter shooters, man. Talk to the Destiny 2 community right now about the Lunafaction nerf or the possible Recluse nerf that's going to come up at some point, right? People have poured hundreds of hours into the Recluse, and if that thing gets nerfed, there's going to be people bitching about it. But guess what? Guns get nerfed. It's going to get nerfed. And here's the thing. Let's say we're going to use my fingers as an example. I got to try to figure out. I'll just hold them back here so that I know they're going to be in frame. We're going to use my fingers. I like using my, but we're going to use my fingers to say Eagle Bearer, right? To demonstrate the Eagle Bearer, the P416, the AKM, and all of the other assault rifles. Yeah, those other assault rifles, yeah, they need a little bit of this, but they're not getting that yet. But anyway, at least not that we know. Okay, first off, before we go with the finger thing, I also need to say, the people freaking out about the Eagle Bearer nerf, dude, it's the friggin' week 1 of the PTS. They have flat out said there's way more patch notes and way more balancing for the entire Title Update 6 coming. This is not a preview of Title Update 6. This is a PTS to test specific things. So, wait and see. It's such a novel concept, I know, but wait and see, have some goddamn patience. But if you're not going to have patience, now I will attack you with logic. And the 4-finger test. Yes, there is a PTS right now, Tokyo. It is active on PC. And I don't want to hear one motherfucker bitch to me about the PS4 or consoles not getting a PTS. It sucks. It delays absolutely everything. Shut the fuck up about it. Seriously, I don't want to hear anybody else bitching about console. They don't care about the console players. Yes, they fucking do. Console players are probably the largest section of players for the Division 2. Not that they don't give a shit about us. Bitch to Sony, bitch to Microsoft. Leave the fucking devs at Massive alone about the fucking PTS not being on there. And I didn't mean to go on like this ranting rave, or this swearing rant. But I'm really getting irritated at seeing the same shit over and over and over and over again. Anyway, 4-finger test. We got the Eagle Bearer. We got the P416. We got the AKM, which is close to the P416, right? One fires faster and does less damage. The other one does more damage per bullet but fires slower. Interchangeable, but P416 overall, better gun. And then we've got all the other assault rifles. So right now, right, we've got... This is about where the power is, right? We've got, man, dude, my fingers can go like 90. And everybody's hand go 90? Oh, man, that one actually goes more than 90 degrees. Man, I should use that finger. Anyway, so let's see, right? This is about the power structure. I should have made a graph, but I suck with graphics. So Eagle Bearer clearing away better, right? By at least 25% better, right? We'll say 20 just to... Yeah, so 20% better than the P416. The AKM is pretty close, and then we've got the rest of the assault rifles sucking down here and cramping my hand out. So the Eagle Bearer gets nerfed, bringing it closer to the P416. But guess what? It is still better. It is still the best damn gun in the goddamn game. So if you grinded your hundreds of hours in the raid, which by the way, that was a choice you made. You made the choice to grind for it. That wasn't, nobody came into your house, or at least I hope they didn't, because if they did, I hope you called the cops and I hope they caught the fuckers. But nobody came into your house, put a gun to your head, and said, you run the raid for 200 hours to get an Eagle Bearer, and if you don't, I'm going to shoot your goldfish or something, right? Like, that didn't happen. You made the choice to run the raid for that long to get this gun because you wanted it because it's overpowered. Cool. Well, guess what happens with overpowered games? We've already discussed it. They get nerfed. Anyway, so it gets nerfed by 15%, bringing it, where are we at? We were about here. Bringing it more in line with the P416. It's still better. Still the best gun in the game. Just not as much better, right? But bringing it more in line with the rest of these. Now, if you... Yo, what's up, Dazzy? Now, if you were developing a video game, and this is where I'm going to put some serious pushback on anybody that's saying that this is a lazy decision by the devs, right? Because I've seen that too. Oh, the devs are lazy. They just want to nerf one gun instead of raising everything up. But here's the thing. Okay, if we leave the Eagle Bearer as the clearing away 20% better, 25% better gun than anything else, these people that have this gun, which by the way are probably about 1 or 2% of the entire population of the game, but anyway, these people are completely unchallenged by any of the content in the game because the game is far and away too good. And then when the devs make new content, they have to balance it for this gun. They have to balance it to make it challenging for this gun. But guess what that does? Anybody that hasn't gotten any of these guns yet are absolutely humped. And we all know that the RNG in the Division 2 is so bad that you could play for hundreds of hours and still not get one of these two guns. And not get this one. So if you raise everything up, cool. But now the devs actually have to put in how many hundreds of hours of game time, of dev time rather, of testing time to make sure that decimal point didn't get put in the wrong place or do this or do that to raise up every single gun. And then they also have to rebalance all of the NPCs and all of the content in the game right now. They all need to turn all of those up by 15%. And guess what? You get the same net result as what you get by nerfing the one fucking gun, you morons. You nerf one gun to bring it back into line with these is the same as if you buff all of these 15%. What is the... I'm so over this shit. It seriously drives my... Oh, God. It grinds my gears. So, that's where I fall on the Eagle Bear nerf. It's cool. If they decide after all the public outcry and everything else, if they do some testing and they realize, maybe 15 was too much and they bump it back to 10, cool, whatever. If they decide to not do it, cool. That's their choice. They're the ones that make the game. If you don't like it, stop playing the fucking game and move on to something else. Honestly, I'm sick of hearing about it. I really, really am. And the people that are voicing their criticism of the nerf constructively, thank you. I'm not talking to you when I say shut the fuck up and leave the fucking game or go pick another game. I'm talking to the people that decide that they want to go to Twitter or they want to go to here, they want to go to Reddit or they want to do this and they want to act like a toddler that just shit themselves. And they're waiting for their mommy or their daddy to come change their dirty diaper. Like, that's what they're acting like. And it's frustrating as hell. They're acting like, oh, I got this giant sucker that I've been using for months and months. I've been eating this super, super sugary snack for months and months and months. Oh, mommy took away part of it. She only lets me eat a little bit of it now instead of all of it at once. Well, guess what? You're going to thank her in 20 years when you still have your fucking teeth. So, like, I'm over the immature arguments about this Eagle Bear nerf, and the entitlement that people have is just absolute. There was one thread I literally saw somebody that challenged the devs to play their own game and grind it from the... Where the fuck do you get off challenging the devs to play their own game? You have no fucking idea what they do. Anyway, that's a rant for another time. If you enjoyed this, or even if you didn't, let me know down below. Pop on over to Twitch sometime, hang out. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Twitch, I'm not going anywhere. Thank you for watching.